Well, hello everybody. This is Street Outlaws No Prep Talk. Today we're going to talk about a big topic right now on No Prep Kings: the bigger Procharger blowers and parity on NPK. Now, before I go directly to the photo owners, please subscribe and comment and stay tuned for a lot more videos coming, all about the Street Outlaws No Prep Kings race series and all the other Street Outlaws shows. So, ever since Ryan did his live video, and basically a huge rumor was going around that what Ryan was running, nobody else could run it. Well, let's start with the rules. The Procharger combination got 100 pounds put on them at the beginning of this year for Season 5. That combination basically has to run at 2850 with a Hemi and a 36-inch tall tire and no lockup. So last year they ran at 2750 and this year at 2850. Now that was based off the Procharger 140 blower, even though in the rules it says up to 145 millimeter blower, or basically impeller size on the blower. So mid-season, or pretty much early in the season, Procharger came out with two bigger blowers, the 140-1 and the 144. Those two blowers can run legally under the NPK rules, but they make a lot more power and a lot more boost on the same engine combinations. Now Ryan is running one of those blowers. Kayla, Scott Taylor, a lot of them are running that kind of blower. And even though the rules, in my opinion, were very, very good when that Procharger weight was based on the F4 140, which is the one that's also allowed in NHRA and in Radio versus the World, now with these bigger blowers, even at that weight, they're pretty much crushing the nitrous cars and the screw blower cars that, even though they are lighter, they're still limited on overdrive by the rules. So the Prochargers are making more power and they're winning, and they just won 2 out of the 3 high altitude races, Tucson and Firebird Raceway in Idaho. So in my personal opinion, there has to be a rule change, and it doesn't mean that it needs to be applied because of Ryan Martin, because it needs to be applied due to parity. If everybody runs the same combination, the show becomes boring. If everybody has a Procharger Hemi or a screw blown Hemi or twin turbos, it becomes boring. You have to see different power adders. It makes it interesting. So I don't think they're going to do a rule change right now in Season 5 because we're nearing the end of the season. So whoever has those Procharger blowers, like Kayla, Scott Taylor, Ryan, etc., they're going to do very, very good in this season under the current rules. Now for next season, most likely they're going to stack weight on the Procharger blowers because these two bigger blowers make more power. That's just the bottom line. So if I had to make the rules, I would stack 100 pounds on the current up to 145 millimeter impeller Procharger rules and make them run at 2950. The screw blowers, I would take the overdrive limit off. Instead of them running at 98% over, as they're limited right now, make them run at 128 over or 130 over, whatever overdrive they want. But stack weight on those combos as well, because the thing with screw blown cars on NPK, most of those cars cannot get down to the minimum weight that they put on them this season. They can be as light as 2750, but cars like Tony McKinney's car, Doc's car, I even think Prenup cannot get down. Justin Swanson's Prenup can't get down to 2750 with a screw blower. So make them run at 2950, same as the Procharger weight that I'm thinking, but take the overdrive limitation off. I've read and I've heard that going from 98 over to 128 over, so roughly a 30% overdrive increase on a C-rotor blower, can net, depending on engine, from 10 to 13 pounds of boost, and that's a lot of boost. Now, nitrous cars, they're struggling to keep up with the screw-blown cars right now and the Procharger cars, and you can't get them any lighter, so you got to stack weight on the Procharger deals and the screw-blown deals. So nitrous cars remain relevant. and twin turbo cars, I believe they can run at the current weight. They're very fast. You just need to reel the Procharger combo in, and even though you add power to the screw cars, put weight on them. So they're a little bit heavier. But they can utilize all their power as well. So that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys